Hey Star Wars fans and collectors, I've been going through some old boxes and plastic tubs trying to get some stuff ready for a yard sale that I'm thinking about having this spring, and I happened to run across some stuff that I forgot that I had. I actually have here some trading cards from Star Wars. These are some really good pictures, and I had these were strode everywhere. They was in boxes with dishes and comic books, but this is pretty neat. I've been doing some reading on the back. They've got questions and different things and comments about the movie and some director's comments, and I don't know exactly how many of these I have, but there's quite a few, and I'm not for sure how many of these was made either, but they're pretty neat to look at. They've held up pretty good considering how I've had them stored. Spiffing up a Wookiee. They're not too bad. They're just like baseball cards, but you know, on the back they have different stories. Some of them even have like movie questions and things like that. There's a director. There's a good one. I know this is probably going to run a little bit long, but I'll go through them just as quick as I can. There's another shot with the director. There's another good one. There's a few in here, like that one right there, with the artwork on it's pretty nice. But I found I've seen this one on a lot of people's screensavers. There's a few in here that I found that was collectors, well, not collectors, but special edition. That was space paintings is what they called. Well, I don't know, there's way too many of them to look at all of them, but let me see if I can find, yeah, there's a few of them right here that was painted by Ralph McQuarrie. That's pretty neat. But I like it. That's been something interesting for the kids to look at too and read. And I run across some of my old comic books, which I thought was pretty interesting too. Been doing some catching up, some reading on some of those, and I actually found here one that I found where I filled out for $11.47, apparently for some action figures or something on here. Land Speeders $6.95. TIE Fighter and X-Wings $13.95. Says they're all designed to fit into these authentically detailed replicas of Star Wars spaceships. That's pretty neat. These but right here, I found this one. I was looking at one of my subscribers' channels the other day, and he had his comic book out, and he showed this right here, which you know, when you're a kid and you read stuff, I guess you just take stuff for granted, but right here it says, at that moment at Docking Bay 94, someone hollers, "Come out, Solo." And this is Jabba the Hutt. What do you think about that? And you could pause it if you can see it and read it right there, but he's telling him that you still owe me money, and next time you got something to say to me, Jabba, don't send your blaster happy twerps. I guess he's talking about Greedo. But I thought that was pretty neat. This Jabba the Hutt. And I've got some of these pages marked in here with different artwork and different things to look at. There's the Walkers. Here's Luke putting a tow cable around one and bringing it down to the ground. And here he is blowing up the Death Star. Oh, this brings back memories. You know, just the feel and the smell of these old comic books. But I don't know how many comics I have. I found these in different places. There's when Obi-Wan and Darth Vader was during their final battle. Heed my words. I will become more powerful if you strike me down. Not this time. I am the master now. Well, there's what it looks like when he hits him. Yeah, this is pretty neat stuff. But the surprise for me was I was actually finding some of these older Burger King glasses. Now, this is something I absolutely forgot anything about even having. This one is from The Empire Strikes Back. I can remember having them all, but you know, when you're a kid, 9 or 10, 11 years old, and drinking out of them constantly, you're going to drop and break them. So I guess that's what happened, not unless they're put up somewhere and I don't know where they're at. But I wish you could read the stories on here, but that's probably going to be hard to see. Right there is a good one too, with Vader and Boba Fett. I can remember that this was a big deal for me though when I was a kid. You know, I had to have them. I mean, when we lived out in a rural part of the country, I mean, hell, it was a drive to get to a Burger King. But I'm glad I found these. I got a perfect place to put these up too. Not use them, but just store them, just put them out and look at them. They, I don't know if I have any more of them or not put up somewhere else, but I don't think that I do. I know the ones from the first, well, I'm calling it the first movie. Now this one is, this is on the one I have. This is Return of the Jedi. But the ones that I had, I don't know, they may be broke. I don't think that I have any more put up anywhere. I don't know. Just have to look and see. But this was a surprise and a good find for me. But thought I'd share that with you today. That's all I got today for the Star Wars collection.